Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Star Wars Galaxy of Yeti coming to you with just a cup of coffee, and basically what I'm trying to do is put together a guide for T6. So we have two different clips coming together with the modding that goes along with it, and they're coming from two different accounts that were donated. The footage was donated to me. So essentially, what we're looking at is a strategy that's going to make it very easy and achievable for you to consistently beat T6, so you can get your ultimate mats. And then we also have another clip at the end of the video that's going to be of the attempt to 3-star it. So with the same kind of strategy, it's a little bit harder to achieve, but getting a 3-star on tier 6 is possible, and we're going to try to show you how using basically the same strategy. It's just there's the difference is going to be a little bit on the modding and on the relic levels of the two accounts that have donated this footage. So you're going to see that that even though the modding is very similar, it's just a little bit easier to achieve with essentially with a little bit more relic levels and a little bit more damage on Kylo. Obviously, it's fairly RNG dependent, but if you want to get that 3 stars on tier 6, then it should be pretty achievable for the mods you should have if you're going for Kylo at this point. So anyway, do do have a look at this, and as always, like and subscribe. It's always important for a small channel like mine to get basically the notice from YouTube's algorithm. So let's get to the clips. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Star Wars Galaxy of Yeti coming to you with a video here. We're going to go have a look now at the mods for the bare minimum strategy, as this is coming from a different account from the 3-star attempt strategy. So basically what we've got here is we've got some pretty achievable mods, as you can see, just modded for health there. 108,000 health, and then only 47 on the speed. Nothing really ridiculous in terms of adds. Damage is pretty standard, pretty low at 9,000, but with all that survivability, it'll be pretty easy to do. That's just on the Kylo Ren. Obviously, we got Phasma. With Phasma in the house, we've got potency and health. Once again, super achievable at 134. Not a ridiculous amount of speed. I mean, it's a fast set, but you know, she's going to be going and getting those crits for getting things going for Kylo. You got First Order Stormtrooper with defense sets with health set. Pretty achievable there. Not super fast. And then where's armor? It's 74% on armor. We're going to have a look now. First Order Officer, 98 speed, very achievable. Not super tanky, once again very achievable. Nothing crazy on armor or anything like that, only plus 10% coming from this armor set. It's an nasty set, health set. And there's Mr. Hux, 120, pretty achievable as well, not too bad. And then looking around, nothing crazy going on down here. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the relevant characters. As you can see, the modding itself is pretty achievable for an account that's going to be going into this into the tier 6 for Kylo. I mean, it should be pretty achievable for any account that's about to get Kylo. So anyway, that's that for that. We're going to get right to the strat, and thank you. Alright guys, so this is basically going to be the general strategy for getting through this event as you're building up your Kylo. So the trick is basically to stun both of the resistance heroes, and we want to keep them alive so we can get all of the siphons going. So all attacks are basically going to be going towards Rey, as we're trying to siphon off of the resistance heroes. So you can see we've got the siphon going there on Finn. He's going to pop his event. Unique can give the turn back. He's going to go hit, put Rey in the damage immunity. pass back to Kylo, and he's going to put the Siphon on Finn. So now we got Siphon going on the 2. Damage immunity is off of Rey, and it's just basically now all about getting all the attacks towards essentially Rey. It tries to go for the TM grab on Finn, and it misses. So it's like it's time to put the stuns back on. Stun back on Finn. It's fine. There goes that. Just basic there. I'm going to go ahead and get more Siphon going off of Finn, because we're up to 130 stacks of Siphon. Going to pass it back. Use the event to get the extra turn so we can stun again. We stun on Finn. Poe. Poe dies. It's not ideal, but you know, it's whatever. So we're going to go and get another Siphon going on Finn, up to 170 stacks. So basically, this super tanky Kylo has just got all these stacks of Siphon now, and should be pretty much able to just stand up to Rey and tank just about anything. You can use the basic, go for another stun. Sorry, the event special, get that extra turn, go for another stun, then put more Siphon going. So we're at 210 on Siphon. Phasma's about to go. Gonna use that, get back to the stun Finn again. As you can see, 250 stacks of Siphon, and we're just making Kylo a complete monster. So I'm gonna go put more Siphon out. Thank you. Oh, the damage immunity stops that. But anyway, we got the extra turn, go for another stun. There goes Finn. So it's now just a 1v1. Use the AoE Siphon's kit on Rey, and then we're basically going to use the event, try to get it back, go for the do the big damage from the stun. We got 330 stacks. 330 stacks. That's pretty crazy. Look at how little Rey is really affecting us here. It's just nuts. Anyway, so there you go. This is a pretty consistent strategy, and it's something that's pretty achievable mod-wise. Welcome back. So for the 3-star attempt, we're basically looking at a different account now that has donated footage of this, and it's a similar strategy of keeping the resistance heroes alive for the Siphon, and then basically focusing out Rey. There's more relic levels, and the modding is going to be a little bit more difficult to achieve, but you know, all in all, it's pretty much the same strat. So we're going to have Kylo here. He's got offense. Lots and lots and lots of offense. So he's got only 114,000 health. Similar on the speed at 49, but in this one we've got 12,147 on the damage. So that's going to be pretty different in terms of the overall ability to blast through. Here's our First Order Stormtrooper. He's got defense and health sets. So he's a bit more tanker. He's at 200,000 there. Same speed same on the speed anyway. And armor is 74%, so very similar to the previous team that we looked at. Phasma here is running a 135 set, so that's 276. Roughly similar to the last video's Phasma, but 55% armor at the Relic 7 there. We got First Order Officer. Oh, only 260s there, but 107 on the speed. So a little bit better, but for the most part, similar. At 58% armor at Relic 7. And then, where's my Huxy Hux? There's Huxy Hux. Alright, Hux here has got 147, so he's at 308. And, only 51% armor and such, but, anywho, he's got speed sets and then a mix set to go with him. So, you can see there's a little bit more overall speed, and more importantly, the relic levels have added to the overall ability to keep the team alive, essentially. But it looks as though the turn order will be, if I remember correctly, if I look here, yeah, that First Order Officer is going right after Phasma, so it'll be Kylo, Hux, Phasma, First Order Officer, and then First Order Stormtrooper. So that'll be the general mode there. Anyway. So once again, these are all pretty achievable, but the relic levels are going to be where people probably fall down. It's possible, I would imagine it's possible at a lower relic level once you've basically upped the damage on your Kylo, but you'll have to test it out as your miles may vary essentially. But so once again, we're going to do the same strat. We're going to try to keep the resistance heroes up for the Siphon, and then focus out Rey. So one of the moves he was doing to kill Rey is when she's gets the damage immunity. Then he uses the event special, I don't know, motion attack or whatever, the event special to increase damage on Kylo and move forward with killing of Rey. Anywho, let's get to the video and fight. Okay guys, so now we're going to see basically the same strategy on a different account with a little bit higher relic levels and a little bit better modding, but not a ton better. But the difference is going to be the damage on Kylo versus the health on Kylo. So this Kylo is extremely high offense, and for Kylo lower on the health pools, whereas the other one was super tanky, 180,000 health. So anyway, it's the same thing. We get the stuns going on the resistance heroes. We've got Siphon on Finn. Basically now it's all about getting these guys into their damage immunities and getting it kind of ready to pop Rey essentially. So as you can see, there's already an ultimate build up, but that's not really what we're trying to use here. We don't want to kill everybody. You get more Siphon coming off of Finn. We're up to 90 stacks. Pass back to Kylo. He's going to go ahead and do the double hit on Rey. More hits on Rey. Coming up. Boom, with 100 stacks, she's down into the yellow. Pass back to Kylo. Get an extra turn. Bang. There it is, guys. Rey's gone. You've got everybody standing, and so now Finn's in the damage immunity and standing by himself. So this is definitely the more high-octane version, but this is what's kind of necessary to get 3 stars on this event. As you can see, we're not using our ultimate. We're just continuing the same strategy: stun, smack, hit those Siphons up, and obviously there's not all that much Finn's going to be able to do by himself. And so there he goes. Hey guys, SWGoYeti coming to you here. If you've liked this, if you watched the video to the end and you liked it, please give us a like. It's really important for the YouTube's algorithm that I get some interactions on my videos to get more visibility, essentially. So if you do watch my stuff and you do at least come back for more, then do throw a subscribe on the channel, as well as like the videos that you do in fact like. It's always nice to do that. Comments down below absolutely help, as all interactions with the video do help it get seen in YouTube algorithms. So do like and subscribe.